Hey guys, my name is Cheyenne and I am here going to teach you the way I bead. And right now I'm going to be making a pop socket. So what you're going to need is your fabric to bead on. I get this from Fabricland in my hometown. And whatever you want, like it's your style if you want to use anything. You'll need thread, a needle, and beads, and a whole lot of patience. To bead, you just have to have a lot of patience and good vibes, you know. Okay, so here's what I'm using right now to make my beaded pop socket. Is here I have a jewel and I glued it down using this glue right here. This is like the best glue I've ever used. You can really purchase it anywhere. I got this one at Michael's. And just glue it down in the back. And what I do is once it's set, I'll put it down and put a heavy surface on it for at least 12 hours so it'll stay put. Okay? And our next step, sorry if I'm like a little nervous and shaky, like I've never really talked to myself before. Well, I talk to myself all the time, I just don't record it, right? Okay, so, and then you want to put your needle through your thread through your needle and just have like a knot. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, just like a knot at the end. So it'll stay at the bottom. Some people put a bead, but I don't. Now what we're gonna do is choose the colors we're gonna be using. I'm gonna be using this purple right here as the main color. And where I purchase all my beads and stuff, I purchase online at Supplies Beads on Facebook. I will link that page down below. Great deals, awesome quality, affordable prices. She ships from the States and I'm from Canada. So yeah. So what we do now is we're gonna want to take our needle and come from the bottom up, right beside the jewel. And you want it not right against the jewel, but like a little bit up so that there's that space. Can you see that space between the needle? I'll pull the needle up a bit more, just so it's more comfortable for the beads and they're not all wonky. And then we're gonna want to pull that through, all the way through. Now my advice as a beginner, if you're a beginner beader, then just grab 6 beads. So that's 3 and 3 more. And once you get used to beading, you kind of just start developing your own techniques, your own rhythm. You find your own groove. Okay, so once we have our 6 beads, we're just gonna push it back to the end and just hold the beads here in place. Now this is what I do. I'm not too sure if every beader does it, but I come in between the thread, just a little bit in front of the last bead. I'm sorry, I have fat fingers and you can't really see that, but I come in through the last bead. No, I push down in front of the last bead, sorry. And there we go, we pull through. And then just kind of like pull it so it's nice and tight. And then here what I do is in the back, I pull and just hold it down with my finger so it stays nice and tight like this. And then I come up the last bead. Well, every bead I tack down. So I come in through the last one right here. Right here, I pull up and I pull and I pull so it's nice and tight. And then I come in on the opposite side, just down. Oops, sorry. I come in on the opposite side in front of the bead and push down and pull. As you can see, it's going to tack that bead down, and it's just going to make it look more neat. And then we do that to all the beads, but this is my technique. A lot of beaders use 2 needles. I'm not really familiar with that one. And then just continue until you're on your last one. Once you get the hang of it, it becomes really simple. It becomes, you know, really easy. And then you start to notice what works for you more, rather than the way I do it. I know there's probably like hundreds of ways to bead in, especially with different cultures. And then, so we're on our last one here. Oops, sorry if I went off camera a little bit. So we're on our last one. And then once you pull them all through, you just kind of adjust all the beads. Adjust all the beads to go around the jewel. And then I come in the middle of the 6 beads. I come in on the third. I come in on the 3rd bead. And now what we're going to want to do is go through the last 3 beads. Put your needle through the last 3 beads. And then you'll be grabbing your needle. Sometimes it's tough to get it through, and you just use a little tool to pull it through. And then there we have it. And then and then we have it. And then as you can see that the thread was coming out of the beads, so then we'll grab 6 more and carry on until we are done our circle. And then you just repeat the same process on moving on to the next one, and then the next one. It's fairly simple, very easy, very relaxing if you like this kind of stuff. Now, my advice is, just be patient. If you come across, you get knots definitely will happen. Just be patient. And if it's, bothering you and you're getting mad, just put it away for a bit and go take a breather, because you do not want your bad energy or anything going into your projects. And yeah. So before I actually start beading, what I do is I get some tea or any type of beverage you want, because you're going to be sitting here for a while. Do your stretches, get ready to just sit here. And I smudge. I definitely smudge because I want those good vibes, especially putting into my crafts, especially if they're going to be given to other people or you're selling them. And now, with the whole COVID and everything right now, you definitely want a clean station. Now, I'm sorry I didn't record this, but before I had Lysol wiped my table. I keep the hand sanitizer beside me for my hands. Yeah, just keep it clean, and keep your vibes clean too. I'm sorry if this is not, I didn't plan this. This was just, so I'm not really sure what to say. But my next video will definitely be more comfortable. I will take many, videos before I post it, But this is just something I wanted to do right now that I'm going to be posting. If you have any questions, comment, and I will definitely reply. I have more videos planned in the future that are related to my culture and making crafts, outfits, moccasin making, just I have so much ideas to get this channel going. So I will need your guys' support. If, you want to hit that like button, subscribe, But yeah, this is definitely the way I bead. I will learn techniques so I could show you and try to simplify it more. But yeah, thanks for watching if you made it this far. And have a good day and stay safe.